Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Veronica Robledo, and I'm representing Build Network, and I'm really excited to welcome you all. Congratulations for being here tonight. You're in for such a treat. We have such a powerhouse speaker that's going to be going over our Rein H2O water filtration division. And let me tell you a little bit about our speaker. She is our amazing leading lady, Rein H2O director. She was part of launching multiple international businesses, one that did over 3 billion in sales with the span of 10 years. She's an ambassador for women and the founder of WOW, Women Overcoming the World initiative and movement. She is one of our leading ladies for our Build Her executive leadership team, and she is a devoted and loving wife and mother. She's spiritually grounded, and what sets her apart is this goal that she has that I love. Her goal is to positively impact over 10 million women throughout her life. And I love that about her. And what really motivates her is to be able to help others. And one of the things that I admire so much is just her intentional transformative leadership. When I think about leadership, we always hear lead by example, and Mrs. Kim Bean doesn't only lead by example. She inspires others to transform themselves and lead by example and make an impact in the world. And today I have the pleasure of introducing her. I have the pleasure of introducing our Director of Operations, our leading lady, Mrs. Kim Bean.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, we can.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. You just heard the beautiful voice of Miss Veronica Robledo. She is an amazing young lady, awesome. And I say young lady, I mean this lady here, she is a profound woman in the community. She's done some great things. I'm excited because she's also a Build Her leading lady. And of course, we are huge supporters of the women out there. So shout outs to all the ladies that are on the call, but shout outs to the guys too, because we love you guys. But I'm super excited to share this information. Thank you again, Miss Veronica, for hosting the call. You are amazing. But I just wanted to give you a tidbit here. And if you have any background noise, if you could kindly just go ahead and take this opportunity to mute out any background noises that you have. If you hear it in the background and you're unmuted, then we can too. So just go ahead and mute yourself. Oh, yes, I'm already getting hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so my objective today is definitely not about me, but just to give you a little bit of background. I've been in the industry of direct sales for 15 to 18 years, give or take a few years there. Not to tell my age and definitely not announcing my age, but one thing I can tell you, the reason why I'm looking young is because of a product that I'm about to share with you today, okay? So at least let me think I look young, okay, ladies and gentlemen? But just some history. I have some corporate America background, been in direct sales for quite some time, very familiar with the industry of network marketing, very familiar with the industry of sales. If you're a salesperson and you said, if you're not a salesperson, you say, you know what, I'm not a salesperson. Guess what? I'm not either. Okay. But one thing I do know that every time I walk out the door, either I'm getting sold or someone's selling to me. So I rather be in the footsteps of I rather sell than being sold to. Okay. I'm sure my husband would love that idea too, because that way we could continue padding his pocket still. But I just want to go ahead and jump into some information here, not to belabor the point, but I could definitely tell you a product that we're excited to share with you this evening is a product line that is just recently rolled out just a few months ago, and we're already putting sales in the system, and it's like selling like hotcakes. So you have an opportunity to make a informed business decision today, and also a informed consumer decision today about our product. And this is a product that I was all on board when I was asked to be the director of operations for Rein H2O, because I've been drinking this type of product for over a decade now. And it's a product that has kept me healthy, kept my family healthy. And I truly believe that during a time where it was very challenging for a lot of people during COVID, it continued to help us stay healthy as well. So the product is a product line with water filtration system. our a sector of our water filtration system is called Rein H2O. What does Rein H2 stands for? It stands for cleanliness, pureness, okay? So that's the reason why we chose and opted for the word. So just some history here. Our product line is one of the most comprehensive drinking water treatment product line on the entire market. See, Rein H2O uses a very advanced technology that makes aesthetically pleasing drinking water products all available for your home for drinking itself. But one thing that's very key is our manufacturer called Alcavita. Our manufacturer produces our Rein H2O products, okay? And Alcavita, our manufacturer, has been around since the early 1990s and have been around ever since. They say that a company that stays around over the first 3 to 5 years, then that means that company's going to stay in business. We're now in 2024. Guess what? They're still in business. So that's one of the main reasons why we partnered up with our manufacturer. Not only that, but also the second main reason why we partnered up with our manufacturer is because all of the products that I'm about to share with you, every single component of our products was made in the US of A. That's why I'm excited about it. And what makes that special? Number one, we keep the business local here in the US of A, but also we're not utilizing products from third world countries or foreign countries and bringing it over here to the USA. Some of those products may have leakage, breakage, not very good quality products that are being used or material that is being used to make the products. But let me share more about the reason why our company Build has tapped into the water filtration system. Your drinking water is not safe, ladies and gentlemen. Let the truth be told. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yes, your drinking water is not safe. These are articles that are out there that has nothing to do with us, that has nothing to do with Build, nor have anything to do with Rein H2O. There's articles out there letting you know that water supplies throughout different cities and states are not healthy for you to drink because of the chemicals that have been added to your drinking water. You're talking about asbestos, nitrate, chlorine, bad odor, bad taste, bacteria, pesticides. All of that is sitting in your water. And guess what? When you turn on the faucet, that's what you're cooking with. That's what you're drinking with. That's what you're washing your hands with. And so, not to be the bearer of bad news, but I do want to share this information because many times we go through life and not realize the things that we just expect to happen because legally, when you turn on the water, the municipality companies, guess what? Those water plants are saying, you know what, as long as you pay your water bill and the water turns on, then you have water. Who's to say that water is healthy? Who's to say that water is not toxic? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring some clarity to you. The water has chemicals in the water. They add chlorine, they add chloramine, and that's what the municipal water plants add into your water to make it somewhat healthy enough to make it usable. Okay. And it's really not even legal water to really drink because the last time that they actually did testings, the standards of those water was over 20 years ago. That's 2 decades. Okay. And so what we don't realize is that the drinking water that comes out of our faucet, comes out of our tap water, that's drinking water that comes from rivers, lakes, reservoirs, wells pumped to local municipal water plants, and it comes out, but it's not the general standards. The question is, whose general standards? Because in every city, state, and even country, guess what? The general standards changes and it's completely different. I know when I go to a certain country, I can't even drink their water. Like I'm completely allergic to the water. It gets to the point where I bloat up so bad, I can't even move around. Like I look like I'm 12 months pregnant. I know it's only 9 months, but literally I'm that big and bloated when I drink certain waters because there's so many contaminants in the water and their general standards is not the same as US of A. Okay. There's plenty of bacteria and parasitic infections that floats through our water. So moving right along here, just imagine all of that water going into your body. Well, guess what? That's that chloramine. That's that chlorine that I was telling you about. What exactly is chloramine? We hear about it, but we might not know exactly what it consists of. Well, it's chemicals that are made up by combining chlorine and ammonia. Well, have you heard of chlorine and ammonia being a disinfectant? Yes, that's what they put in disinfectant to clean your homes. Things that you spray to make certain that it's antibacterial, to get 99.99% of the germs clean and clear. That's what they're putting in our drinking water. I don't know if you remember, but there was a huge nationwide water crisis that took place in Flint, Michigan. I mean, it took the news worldwide almost. And the reason being, it wasn't because of the water, it was because of the piping, because of the piping. And I'm proud to say that our manufacturer literally went over to Flint, Michigan, did some research for them, and helped them find out that it was not the water itself, but it was the piping that was providing the toxic water. Ladies and gentlemen, think about that. Our manufacturer had found, or the reasoning behind why Flint, Michigan, the reason why they went to nationwide on a negative news, but guess what? They found out. So if they could find out what's in your water, guess what they're going to do about it? They're going to make certain that the water that you drink with the products that we have, Rein H2O has, is going to make certain that it's clean, clear, and pure for you to be able to drink. Now, it's obvious. I talked about chloramine. Chlorine is the same thing. These are books and reading materials that are out there. This has nothing to do with our company at all. Healthy Water for a Longer Life is a book that's out there by Joseph M. Price, MD. Guess what? He says drinking tap water that is chlorinated is hazardous, if not deadly to your health. Is that okay to drink? Absolutely not. Public health, U.S. Public Health Services. They says municipal chlorinated water typically contains a number of bacteria in low numbers. Ordinary carbon filters and conditioners are breeding place for bacteria. Scientific studies point to certain cancers being linked to chlorinated water. I'm not here to give medical claims. Absolutely not. But I'm here to let you know and alert and awareness that the water that we're drinking is not the best of the best. But what can you do about it? I could definitely tell you, just hold on to your seats because I could share with you what exactly you could do. Before I move on, I want to let you know a little bit more about why these contaminants end up in our tap water. It's because of these manufacturing plants I've been telling you about, agriculture pesticides that's being sprayed. Guess what? It leaks into our pipes. It's on our foods. Gasoline leaks, animal waste, dead animal waste, sewage and waste runoffs. Now, medicine. When we toss out medicine, some of us, let the truth be told, don't throw it in the trash. We flush it down the toilet, right? We flush it into our sink and let it dissolve. Well, guess what? That goes into our water. Polluted rain passes through our water systems, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what comes out of our water, our faucets. VOCs, asbestos, chlorine, E. coli, viruses, bacteria, volatile, very volatile bacteria that floats through our water. Well, our manufacturer is backed up by huge certifications. It's not easy getting certifications. You can't just, hey, you know what? I got a stamp. Let me stamp it on our products. That's not the case. Certifications have different criteria and a stringent criteria to go through, and the company has to pass those criteria before they even say, here's your certification. You are now water quality tested, approved, and certified. Well, Water Quality Company, we have the certification. Independent NSF certified, we have that certification. Water Quality Platinum Seal, IAMO certification. Also, there's a third-party website. I haven't done this before, and I think I want to do and share this opportunity with you and go for it, okay? Bear with me one moment. I just did a stop share. And what I want to do here is pull up this website, WWEWG Tap Water. Okay, that is the website at the bottom. And I'm going to go back to sharing my screen again. There we go. Okay, thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, gallery. One more time, thumbs up if you can see my screen. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and close out this right here. and put a zip code in the chat. While you're putting a zip code into the chat, I'm gonna just go ahead and enter. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna enter in just for the sake of time. Okay, now they're popping in. They're popping in. Okay. I see. Okay, Mr. Del Boudreaux. Del Boudreaux, let's see what you have here. You are the runner up to seeing what's in your water. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. You are the lucky winner of knowing how many contaminants that are in your water. Okay, so your zip code shows a lot of water systems here, utility names. I don't exactly know which one, but let me just go with the first one, Monroe Water System. Okay, that utility name, that company serves 52,572 people. Okay. We're going to click on Monroe Water System. Now, I have no idea what's about to pop up. Okay. It may be perfect. It may be zero contaminants, but it may not. Let's see. Okay. Mr. Boudreaux, there is 10 that exceed EWG health guidelines. There's 26 total contaminants. 26 total contaminants that are in your municipal water system that is taking place in Monroe. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're in Monroe. I'm just using that as an example now because you gave me that zip code. So there was different utility companies, right? So here is a list. I'm not even going to try to attempt to call out these these contaminants. I mean, arsenic, I could read that. Look what's underneath it. It's potential effect of cancer. Now, again, I'm not making any medical claims at all. This is what this particular third-party website that has nothing to do with our company, that has nothing to do with our manufacturer. This is a website that's a huge database of all your zip codes. Okay. So once this information that I'm sharing with you is over with, feel free to go to your internet and pull this up. Okay. This is on the World Wide Web. Arsenic is 120 times higher than the EWG's health guidelines. Okay. Let's skip that second one and let's go on to the next one. Chloroform, 77 times higher than the EWG's health guidelines. Now, keeping in mind, let me scroll up and share something with you. This is what I read. You see this second bullet point? It says legal limits for contaminants in tap water have not been updated in almost 20 years. In 20 years, okay? So I just moved into my house about 4 years ago. That means that my home was actually built in 2005. That means that the piping that's in place, the water that flows through it, that water has not been tested since my house was built in 2005. So don't you think that over time there's been some, changes, some updates, some more contaminants added to our water, some more chemicals added to our water? Absolutely. But just to share with you this site, I thought it was pretty interesting to know that there's a third party site that's out there that is letting us know, hey, you know what? Just because this is your utility company and you're paying the bill every single month, even though you're paying the bill, they're not giving you sufficient enough water, legal water, I should say. Bear with me, I'm multitasking, adding my slides back up. There we go. Okay. Share screen. Thumbs up for me if you see my screen. Perfect. Good deal. Awesome. I see your thumbs up. Okay, so those are certifications. So moving right along here, what is the reason why you really need alkaline water? Okay, so your body has an acidic level, and then it also has a alkaline level, alkalinity level within your body. There's also a neutral level within your body. So the chart that you see at the top, it ranges from 0 being acidic to alkaline 14 being very pure and clean within your body. So those are the levels of color that has been initiated in this chart. So blue, purple, purplish, that is the cleanliest, purest level that you could actually have. Okay. When you have an acidic body, when I let people know, again, no health claims, and I'm going to keep on continuing to say that no health claims. But if you've ever known anybody that maybe has neurological issues, that maybe have Alzheimer's or dementia or Parkinson's, it has probably has a lot to do with their body being acidic. And I'm not giving any medical claims, but if a person that coughs and phlegms and has mucus, or maybe panic, heart attacks and strokes, or inflammation, ulcers, stomach issues, gas, nausea, even the calcium in your bones deteriorating. That has a lot to do with the body being acidic. Well, what can you do about your body being acidic? Well, first and foremost, eat healthier, right? So that's the reason why a lot of our foods, if you're eating items that are non-perishable, they've been sitting on the counter, on the shelves for a while, that becomes acidic into your body. And we eat that over time. I've eaten, fried chicken. I've eaten fried rice. I've eaten fried egg rolls. I've eaten unhealthy. I've eaten big steak burgers and what have you. I've eaten unhealthy. And I'm venture to say a lot of people out there have eaten unhealthy. When you start seeing eczema and rashes on your skin, that is a sign of your body being acidic. Okay. So how can you be able to neutralize all that acidic that's in your body? Well, you add some alkalinity to your body, changing your food, changing your water. That is a very, very key. What happens when your body starts to become at a high tier of alkalinity at 13, 14, or even above 10, to be quite honest with you, that means that your body starts to detoxify and filters out all the leads, the metals, and everything that's within your body that doesn't belong in a healthy body. It hydrates your body. It oxygenates your body. It alkalizes the body's pH balance. So let me give you an example. Okay. I have a pool. Okay. Over 40,000 gallons of water in my pool. I have to have a gentleman that comes out every single week, not month, every week, to clean out the water. Okay. How does he clean it out? He adds these tablets of chlorine. Hint, chlorine. He puts chlorine into our water. Once he does the water measurements and he and tests the water, he says, guess what, Kim? You can't, and you and your kids cannot get into the water at least for 2 hours because the chlorine is just too high right now. So you have to give it some time to balance out. Well, that's what happens to your body when bad things are put into your body. But also, it works in reverse. When you put great things like alkaline water into your body, it helps balance out your water, your system, because of all the water that's flushed into your body. Because if I let my pool go, algae is going to increase, fungi is going to increase, bacteria is going to increase into my water, into my pool. Right? Have you ever seen a dirty pool? Well, that's exactly what happens, because that pool is basically acidic. So imagine your body being that same way. Now, when you put that alkaline water into your system, you have better brain health, better heart health, bone health. You have a higher energy endurance. The list goes on and on and on when it comes to health benefits. Now, what exactly is alkaline water? Okay. What we do with our products, with our Rein H2O, we filter out the bad water. Okay. One of our main big systems have reverse osmosis. So we filter out the water. But what we do is that system puts back calcium, puts back magnesium, puts back potassium back into your water, putting these healthy minerals back into your water to allow your system, your body to get back to higher alkalinity level. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what sets us apart. It provides better tasting water, and it's also providing you the proper minerals. So I keep on telling you about the intake of water. The reason why it's so important is because water takes up 80% of your body. 73% of it goes towards your brain. 79% of water goes into your muscles. 79% goes into your kidneys. 91% goes into your blood, and 31% goes into your bones. Now, if all of that water goes into your system and goes into different parts of your organs, don't you think it's important to not put the chlorine type of water into your system, into your body, but yet you put the healthy alkaline water into your body, into your system. That way it could do what nature allows it to do and allow what our creator, created for our body to do, is live longer and stay healthier. So moving right along here. What is the solution, Kim? You keep on talking about the solution. Well, I'm glad you asked. Here is the solution. Here are our products. So our first line of product is our Clio shower. Our second line that we have is our Alka CT. Our Alka CT is the countertop that sits right on top of your counter. That's catered towards those that maybe like live in RVs, apartments, condominiums, things like that. Our Alka 75 is one of our larger systems that is has reverse osmosis. It pushes out 75 gallons a day. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the product of all products. It's the flagship products. Now, we do have other products that are sold in mainly California and Texas for right now. But ladies and gentlemen, these products that you see here are sold all over the United States of America, and it's also sold in Puerto Rico and some other countries as well. So let me share a little bit. Oh. Oh, y'all like that, huh? Y'all didn't expect that, huh? Well, that's our Clio shower filtration system. It improves your health hair. It revitalize your skin. It's a calcium reduction. I looked at the bottom of my showers and there was calcium buildup all the way around. That lets you know that your house has hard water right there with the calcium buildup. Okay. This component, this product here actually has aromatherapy to it. You can add these little amazing pods that does other additional benefits. But as you could see through the video, there's different systems. Let me see if I could just play that part, this part right here. You can see the sediment traps, the US Source Special KDF, which I didn't mention. The KDF is a filtration system that cleans out those different chlorines and the calcium and helps reduce some of the calcium. And it's absolutely amazing. And this is what is in our product. I had a picture that the owner of the company actually sent to me, and it was a picture of a comparison of our filtration system that was cut in half, that was broke open. I didn't get a chance to put it on my slides, but it was broken open and it looked exactly like this. And then there was a competitor, I guess you would consider competitor, not really, because our product is top of the line and made in the USA. That particular company, when we cut open that filtration system, it was a whole bunch of fillers. I don't know if you've ever seen those little small styrofoams that are placed inside like little cushions and stuff like that. That's what it looked like that filled up their filtration system. Our product and our manufacturer that we've connected with do not have fillers. This is what you see. What you see is definitely what you get that's in our products. But moving right along here, this is our Alka CT. This is our countertop. This one sits right above your counter. It has a two-stage system. Actually, I saw Chris Dominguez on the line. He just purchased his Alka CT, did a whole cool video on that too. Congratulations on your Alka CT, Chris. But this too also helps hydrate and detoxifies your body. It's a natural source of alkaline water for you. It has the chlorine, it has the calcium and potassium added back into the water once it's been filtered out. Absolutely amazing. A product that will be healthier for you, your family, your children. I myself love the Alpha 75. That is our Alka 75 water filtration system. Absolutely amazing. I personally have just purchased this item right here, and I'm excited about it because I'm an alkaline fan, like I said, over 10 years ago. And now I have an opportunity to be able to have this in my home. Okay. It does the same thing as Alka CT, but it's even a larger version and does actually quite better. I'm looking. Okay. So here's there we go right here. I'm trying to see that last part. But there's 4 cups. We call it cups, but for a better term, tubes. And within these tubes right here, there is what is considered the red D. And that red D does complete filtration on viruses, parasitic things, bacteria, microplastics. The list goes on and on and on. As a matter of fact, when we had a recent water boil, that concerned me because it lasted for a couple of weeks. We had a hurricane that took place right here that blew straight through Houston, stayed in Houston, then left Houston. And we were out of electricity, and water boil was in full effect. And it was for over a week that we did not have water, that we had to continue boiling water. But who's to say when you boil water, the chemical doesn't completely boil away. It's still there. So we're super excited that we just recently got this into our hands. And when there's a boil water alert, guess what? We now have the peace of mind to be able to say, hey, we can still drink our water, because now it goes through our Alpha 75 system. So this is a very cool system. It comes with the tank, the filtration system, and then also a faucet that could connect to where your soap dispenser is at. And you're in action. You are in action at that point. So you don't have to be like this guy anymore. You don't have to carry all of these gallons of water from the alkaline store. Yes, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 drums of 5-gallon water. This is what we do each and every month. This is my husband, by the way. Give him a shout out. Give it to him. Right? And so my husband, God bless his soul. He does this every single month. Sometimes he brings the kids right along and have a big venture. And we fill up this water. So instead of paying for all of this water, and this right here is over $100. This right here is over $100, and that's a membership price. That's membership pricing. But because this is a transferable spending product, which means that if you're already buying bottled water, if you're already buying alkaline water, take that particular transferable spending product and spend it right here, where you could own your own water system, whereas you don't have to lug all of this water. And the reason why we have to do this is because this particular water company is not close to us. We kind of live on the way outskirts of Houston, and so they don't deliver to our zip code. So we have to literally do this every single month. So the proof is in the pudding. So guess what? This is our alkaline system that we're looking for a plumber to install. So we're excited. And guess what? He purchased the Clio shower too. And as you can tell, he's bald-headed, right? So you're like, why does he need a shower, a Clio shower? Well, guess what? He wants his beard to be nice and soft too. So, so we also purchased the Clio shower. Ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person that invited you to this call. Let them know where you're at. Okay, there's 3 types of consumers that are out there. Okay, the consumer that says, hey, you know what? I don't really care for my health. I don't need to drink healthy alkaline water. I'm good. I rather, buy the cases of water, let it sit in the sun. Let the plastic reap through let the microplastic reap through the water, and I'm drinking that. Those are those customers. Okay, then you have the second customers that say, hey, you know what? I like it, but I still have a few questions. Okay, that's fine. Stay on the line, okay? Because we have some more information for you. Then we have the third customers that say, hey, you know what? I'm fanatical about alkaline water. This makes sense. Let me get back with the person that invited me immediately, and let me go ahead and place my order, okay? So those are the 3 types of consumers. Realize which one you're at and get back with the person regardless that invited you to the call.